In an ocean of podcasts, we are Cthulhu. And this is Spoiler Country at San Diego Comic-Con.
All right. Welcome back to Spoiler Country. I'm Kenric, and that is Mr. Horsley. And I'm doing different things because it's every day that you're hearing my voice. So let's change it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
And for us, it's back to back to back. Where I'm hearing your voice. So,
yeah.
You know.
And it's Friday.
It's Friday.
Yeah.
And we're at Comic-Con in San Diego.
Yep.
In sunny San Diego.
San Diego. It is day 2 of the con.
That's right.
Because for some reason they feel the need to call preview night day 0 or whatever.
Right.
Which my lizard brain hates that. It fucking hates it.
I know, right? I wish it was preview night was day 1, then day 2, but it's not. It's whatever.
It's preview night, then day 1. Because do you have to have a special ticket for preview night?
Yeah, you have to have a 4-day pass or retailer pass to go to or exhibitor pass, a 4-day pass, or you can. I think you can buy just a preview night pass. I don't know, but they always sell out super fast.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah. So last night we had cocktails with Kirkman.
We did, and you made a fool of yourself.
I kind of had to after what you said.
Maybe 5 Long Island iced teas was the bad decision.
Dude, 5 Long Islands is always a good decision. Always.
Oh, my God. Could you imagine? We have no idea if that's what you did. But that'd be funny if we get back and we don't realize what we recorded this. And we're like, oh, my God, you did do that.
Yeah. Now I feel like I kind of have to have 5 Long Islands and make a fool of myself because we've predetermined it.
Kirkman,
my destiny is set in stone.
Get on my show. There's a microphone in your face, buddy.
Hey, you want to be on my podcast, buddy?
I hate The Walking Dead. I hate it.
That show sucks.
Oh, my God.
Anyways, Friday today is going to be awesome.
Yeah, because this is kind of like a free day, right?
Yeah, it really is because we have nothing on the schedule for today.
I think we're going to try to do dinner with Frank today. I think that's the goal, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, I believe
Friday or Saturday or something.
Yep, with him and his team and us, and it's going to be awesome.
Because it can't be Thursday.
And you can't miss this one.
Yeah. No. Yeah, I'm going to miss it. I'm out. Peace out, buddies.
I'm going to go take a nap. I'm good.
Yeah, I'm going to take a nap. I'm good.
Yeah. Stephen Frank is going to be... Dude, did you see that he's going to have that cover for the slipcase box at Comic-Con to buy?
Oh, really?
The actual drawing? Yeah, I'm like, dude, I want that so bad, but
I would love to have that, but I don't think I could afford it.
Right. I broke my bank buying that cover from Drew Moss last month.
Yeah.
Like that was my spending money for Comic-Con pretty much. I already spent it on Drew Moss art.
Yeah.
So,
no. If I could get some commission from Stefan. You know, Stefan did tell us he'd do our logo for us, though.
Yeah. And down the road when he has free time, which is fine, which is cool. Yeah. We it's funny because the San Diego Comic-Con, like most people go there to to buy stuff and spend money. I didn't really bring money to buy anything this year. Like, even though I don't, I didn't really bring anything. I brought money to buy I think we're gonna try and get the Golden Goddesses again on Sunday, the next set for Kaylee.
The gold. I don't even know what that is. What is that?
It's the last year her and I waited in line to get the Harley Quinn, the Wonder Woman.
Wasn't that expensive though?
It's $100. $100 for all 3 of them.
No big deal.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's $100 for 3 of them, and they only make 250 of them, and they sell for like $100 a piece. Cryptozoic.
All right.
Yeah. So on Sunday we're gonna go again and try and get they're releasing the next 3 in the set this year.
What's Cryptozoic out of? Sorry.
I think they're out of LA.
Are they out of LA?
I think so. Oh. At least the guy that we know that works there lives in LA. So I'm assuming. I don't know. But they're cool. Cryptozoic's actually a cool company, man. We should have him or somebody on sometime to talk about it because they do a lot of the cool like the DC Bombshells figures, or they do like cards. They do a bunch of card sets and they do a bunch of cool stuff.
Oh, cool. Yeah, they're out of California. They're right there in Commerce Center Drive. Let's say that again. Yeah. Commerce Center Drive, Lake Forest, California. Interesting.
And they're totally topical for our conversation on Friday since we're going to be dealing with them on Sunday. But whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll try and talk to him get an interview with one of the guys there for Friday to make this all make sense.
Yeah.
But probably not. Because I guarantee you by Friday when we're actually at the show, we're going to forget everything we've said by today.
Probably. Probably.
Because I've already forgot what we said for Wednesday and Thursday show, and we just recorded that.
Yeah. Well, and plus, if it was up to you, you'd have us showing up at the Skybound event on today, Friday, at 6, and we'd have already missed it.
I know, right? We would have missed it because I don't know what I'm doing. Apparently.
Thank God I scheduled that one.
Right. You scheduled 2 things. Good job. You win a prize.
Yeah. Nice. I love it. Give it to me. I win 1-0.
Oh, man. But hey, not 1-0. I scheduled all the other interviews.
I'm going to laugh if none of them pan out.
I know, right? There's like no one. Each day at the end of the day, it's just us going, well, guys, we tried.
Everybody's just so super busy.
Nobody wanted to talk to us. So
busy.
It's going to be a short episode. Sorry, guys.
I know. I kind of feel like we should talk shit about Kevin Smith the whole time we're there.
We should. Everybody just drop his name and be like, dude, this guy fucking ghosted us hardcore.
He did. I felt like
and then,
felt like a breakup.
Not explain what the ghosting us means as far as him not coming on a show. Just pretend like it was a bad sexual experience, and then he ghosted us.
I felt so used.
He didn't call us the next day. I feel so dirty.
I felt so used. No, we love Kevin Smith.
I do love Kevin Smith. And on that happy note, let's hear what we did on Friday.
Yeah. No Kevin Smith, though.
Whatever.
It's Friday.
It's Friday. It's actually day 2 because they count preview night as 0.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Thursday as 1. Friday as 2.
Preview night's still a day.
Well, that's
So
your
it's
lizard
not
brain
one.
in action
Right.
going, logically, it doesn't make sense.
Does not
That's
make
day
sense.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, it's
That's
weird.
right.
It's weird.
Today's Friday. No matter what, it's Friday today.
It's Friday, day 2.5 of the con.
Yeah, day, whatever.
Right. We are about to go in. Kenric was able to join us because we waited around the hotel long enough for him to be done with work.
Yeah, that was kind of funny.
Procrastinated.
You guys procrastinated enough, and I was
Right.
like, hey, I was going downstairs going, okay, I'm going to go down and get my lift. And then it was funny as I walked out, went to the elevator, I was like, I forgot to brush my teeth. I'm going to go back.
You have plenty of time.
Brushed my teeth, came down, you guys were like, I was like, oh, you didn't go. I thought you would have left like 2 hours ago.
No.
It only opened
until
an hour
9:30.
ago.
I know, but
Yeah.
you know what's awesome is
Only 10:30.
I walked downstairs and the lift showed up.
Right.
It was all planned, pre-planned.
Perfect just for you,
It
man.
was
Just for
fully
you.
planned. I like that. I like that.
But we're only an hour late. I mean, it opened at 9:30. It's only 10:31. We're good.
Yeah.
Can you be late?
No, I mean, if you
By
show
your own standards.
if you show up at 8 p.m., you're late. I mean, it's closed.
Right. What time
or
do they?
you're early for the next day.
Right.
Right. You're getting in line for Hall H.
No.
Right.
That line's already
I think
started.
That started on Tuesday night.
That started Monday. The first people in line was Monday.
On Monday. Yeah.
Yeah, Monday.
Yeah, they camp out over there. There's a little
I saw the
green
tent.
patch, and it's crazy over there. Yeah.
Crazy.
I don't think there's anything in Hall H that I want to go see that I'm going to stay like that.
No,
I'm
no.
going to camp out for that.
No, I don't care. I don't give a shit. I've been to Hall H before. It was cool. But it's not cool enough for me to want to camp
that
out.
takes some dedication. Damn.
Right.
Yeah.
Give a shit enough about celebrities.
Is that
Right.
what it
Yeah.
is? Just to see celebs or see.
Well, it's the
premieres?
panels where the celebrities come out for the movies and they talk about the movies or the TV show, and they show exclusive content that's going to be on YouTube in an hour anyways.
Oh, but damn it, we did that back in 06 and 04.
It was the same shit.
We saw Quentin Tarantino, but we didn't have to wait in line
I mean,
for
Coke and
Well,
Tarantino.
nobody waited in line as much then.
No, there was lines. The line, it was like
Nothing like today.
The
We were in
lines-
a hallway. We were in a hallway. We weren't
yeah,
outside.
the line started Saturday morning, not
Yeah.
Friday night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was also 12 years ago.
What? That was
you're
just
old.
the other day.
Yeah, we're old.
Fuck you.
By the way, we should mention that this is my sister Kim.
Hello, my sister Kim.
No, you're my sister Kim.
Oh, me. Hello.
That sounds like a band.
My brother.
my
You're my
Skip.
sister Kim.
New name.
New band name.
I get royalties. Yep.
And we have Kaylee.
Hey,
We all know Kaylee. She's awesome and shows up all the time.
I have a cold. So
Yeah.
We're waiting for you
I've
to
gone
go
back
out,
and
so
forth from a heavy smoker to Minnie Mouse.
Yeah. Whoa, boy.
That's funny.
That'll be
Yeah.
later today.
Right,
The
later
Minnie
today.
Mouse voice
Hopefully.
comes out.
All right, are we going in?
Let's go in.
Let's do this.
Let's do this. All right. So
right.
we just
Are we-
finished. We're recording.
Are we recording?
Yeah.
We're recording.
I pushed record before he walked up, and then
Hey.
I was like, "Oh, let's wait."
Oh, right there's the trash can, and it stinks.
It smells wonderful out here, man. Outside,
We were going to go over there. It was like echoey. So we're like, let's go over here. It's like, oh, I don't know which is worse.
whatever. So we just finished a Diamond Retail lunch.
Yep.
That was fun.
Yep, it was fun. It wasn't
Exciting as last year.
exciting as last year, and it's not because it was our first time last year. It just really wasn't. It was
It was
underwhelming.
long.
Yeah, it was too long. It was underwhelming. I kind of feel like when you have that, and there was literally 4 to 5 times the amount of people this year.
It was. And it was.
They were
people
standing in the back.
Yeah. was crazy.
Yeah, and I kind of feel when you have it going that long, you have that much, then they had all those waters and stuff. They should have been having people going up and down saying, hey, do you need a water? Do you need anything?
Absolutely.
And they didn't do anything like that.
No.
You know, I did like how they passed out the merch at the end.
Yeah, it wasn't like a mad dash towards the back.
Yeah, because everything was just a mad dash last year.
Last year was kind of crazy.
But they didn't give you anything really of note.
No, I mean, I haven't looked at them yet, but they told us all the books. I mean, it's kind of some cool stuff, but I mean...
Nothing like last year. Last year, you got the Stan Sakai cover of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Yojimbo.
Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe.
Yeah, you got some really cool stuff, and you didn't get anything like that this year.
I mean, Umbrella Academy and some other stuff, but, we'll see.
Yeah.
But I took pictures. I took a bunch of notes. We're going to talk about it more in depth later.
Yeah.
Kind of like what they released information-wise. This is just kind of... We just want to...
I did find it funny that last year, Marvel made this big deal about people taking pictures and phone, and everybody gave them shit.
Tons.
On social media, in the event.
Yeah,
every single freaking person after them gave them shit. This year, they were second to last and didn't say anything about phones.
and their presentation was, again, kind of lackluster.
Yeah, they didn't even do a video thing this year.
No. Like, DC's was all right. I think, again, my favorite one was Titan Comics.
Yeah, Titan, and I liked Boom at the end, actually.
Boom, well, I liked Boom.
Theirs was very formulated. Like
very sales pitchy.
Yeah, sales pitchy. They had a speech all written out, and some of those guys were just going by the hip.
Right.
But the Boom guys... you could tell they actually really like their customers.
They care about their customers. It's cool. I think I don't know. I'm still not sold on Valiant.
No, I've never been a big Valiant fan, though.
Their presentation was very scripted, and
oh yeah.
I mean, no offense. I mean, whatever. I haven't read. I don't know if they're good or not. I just If I was to pick one out of that position of publishers, it'd been like Valiant would have been the one I'd be like meh about.
Right. Well, it's funny because
but Valiant, if you're listening, changed my mind.
Yeah, Titan was cool. I mean, I'm just not a big fan of all their books.
We like the accent.
Yeah, and they just tell a good story.
Right.
You know what I mean?
He asked, the one guy said, come to their booth and ask him how the Captain America in the pub saved his life or something like that. And we're going to go do that and ask him.
Yeah, well, he did that last year.
Yeah, we didn't ask him, though. So we're going to go ask him now.
No, we did. We asked him last year, too, but it was about him singing on the plane.
Oh, but we didn't record it.
No, we didn't record it.
So we're going to go try and record this time.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
If it doesn't happen, it's Kenric's fault.
It's always my fault.
Except when it's my fault.
Well, 1 out of 2 times it's your fault.
Right. I like those odds.
It was cool, though. I mean, it was pretty neat. Hopefully we can do this again next year.
Yeah.
Russ, we're talking to you.
Russ, Millgate Comics.
Yeah. but you never know.
Yeah. Who knows? I mean, we'll be here next year no matter what.
Yeah, we'll be here, but will we be there? It
depends on how we'll be here.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Hopefully we'll get press badges next year.
Fuck yeah, that'd be awesome.
Or our own table.
I would love to have our own table.
That's the goal, really.
Because then instead of walking around to interviews, we can sit down to interviews.
Right.
At our table.
Right.
Make them come to us.
That's right. Be on our podcast, damn it.
That's right.
All right.
That can be our slogan. Be on our podcast, damn it. That's our table.
Done and done.
I'm motioning to our fake table booth up here. All right, let's go talk to Titan.
All right, let's do this. Wow, this is the end of day 2.
Only day 2.
And it's a come down.
Let's come on down from this cloud. Bush, 90s music.
Yeah. So. How was your day, Johnny?
Dude, today was balls out. Like,
we did.
I mean, not literal.
A lot.
I mean, not literal walking around the con with our balls out. I'm just saying.
Except for that one time when the zipper broke, but.
Well, I mean, it's not my fault. I got excited. But, we did a lot today.
Yeah.
We were on it today.
Yeah, we talked to a lot of people.
Yeah.
The Metropolis booth is ridiculous.
Yeah, we talked to Vincent from Metropolis.
Yeah, the owner there. He is really super nice guy.
Yeah.
He's really I think he's just really on the ball. He knows
He's very knowledgeable.
What he wants to do. Yeah, very knowledgeable.
Yeah.
I mean, man, you're sitting there looking at his booth, and there's easily $5 million sitting there in Golden Age comic books.
So
that
easy.
Makes other booths that have, like, one book, or other conventions that have 1 book or 2 books. Like, you might see, the first appearance of Iron Man. What is that book?
Tales of Suspense.
Number 20, right?
No, 42 or 47.
42, whatever. Okay, yeah.
Something in the 40s.
Or Hulk number 1, or they have some. When you're sitting there staring at 9 Amazing Fantasies number 15,
right,
ranging from like a 1.5 to a 9.0.
Well, and right above that's an original piece of Steve Ditko artwork from Spider-Man 6.
Yeah, the first appearance of Lizard.
Yeah,
and you're just like, you're just dumbfounded. It's literally for lovers of comics like we are. that was a museum.
It literally, it was. Let's take a moment here and listen to us talk with Vincent from Metropolis. Well, Metropolis Collectibles, Metropolis Comics, whatever name you want to give them.
ComicConnect.com.
Yeah, they're like the second biggest comic store in the world, I believe.
Yeah,
if not the first. I don't know if they're bigger than Mile High.
I think they're the biggest
high-end
auction house for comics in the world.
That would make sense. All right, let's go and listen to Vincent and us talk about some nerdy shit.
All right, so we're here with Vincent, who runs Metropolis Collectibles. You guys need to come. What is your booth number?
We're at 5516 by the B1 entrance at San Diego Comic-Con.
This booth is special. You know why? Because we're sitting next to Spider-Man #6, original page by Ditko, first appearance of the Lizard. He's got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Amazing Fantasy 15.
Just here. I'm sure
just right here in front
here.
of us.
Yeah.
A plethora of Hulk #1s, even a 9.0. I mean...
Well, the cool thing that caught our attention was that on the other side of the booth over there's a 1939 Superman Comics ash can.
Yeah, it's a pretty special piece. There's only 2 known to exist, and they were used to basically make sure that they had the title name.
Yeah.
So it's based off the Action 7 cover.
Right.
It's the highest graded copy. There's only 2 known to exist. I think the other one's a 7.0. And this one's going to be coming up for auction on our auction site, Comic Connect, which starts August 6th, and it will start at $1 start price, and will sell to the highest bidder at the end of the month.
What is something like that ballpark worth? Do you know?
It's so hard to figure out because it's such a unique
whatever the market
piece.
Bears, right?
Yeah, and it's a unique piece of history. So it's very interesting. We've done very well with Ashcans. I think it could sell for $100,000.
Yeah,
that would be amazing. That'd be awesome.
It's a good price for basically photocopies.
Well, it's an original comic book from that time period. We recently had an auction about a month ago, and we hit another world record. We sold an Action Comics #1 for $2,052,000.
Nice.
So that was really exciting. And we also are here at San Diego Comic-Con with probably over $5 million worth of comics and artwork. We're the world's largest dealership for vintage comic books. The cool thing for me in terms of my journey as a comic book dealer, I started when I was 15. I'm 47 now. When I got out of college, I was selling comic books in the streets of Manhattan. I would set up on Broadway between John and Maiden with 2 card tables, 8 boxes of comic books, and I would sell comic books.
This is great.
And I built my business up from there, and in 1999 merged companies with my partner Steven Fischler, and we basically, I think, taken the comic book market to new levels. We hold several Guinness World Records, including the most expensive comic books ever sold and purchased, and original art. And we were the first people to ever sell a comic book for $1 million. I sold the first $1 million comic book.
Nice.
Action Comics #1 8.0, and then a month later, my partner sold an 8.5 for $1.5 million. Then we sold an Amazing Fantasy 15 9.6, which is the first Spider-Man. That was the highest graded copy. We sold that for $1.1 million. Then we sold the Action #1 8.5 again for $1.75, and then recently for $2,052,000. We also sold Nicolas Cage's copy of Action Comics #1 for $2.2 million, and then in 2000,
this is ridiculous.
and in 2014 we bought in an eBay auction another Action Comics #1 9.0 for $3.2 million, and sold that subsequently about a year and a half later for a profit.
Nice.
Wow, that is amazing.
It's insane. It's like you just keep on breaking your own records over and over again.
I look at business, and I look at comic books. I love comic books. First of all, it's not just a business for me. I adore this stuff, and
you're keeping this alive, though. You know what I mean?
I eat, breathe, and comic books and artwork and everything pop culture. But I look at it in terms of a business. I always want to see how can I break the next level.
Right.
How can I take this and do something that nobody thinks can be done?
Right.
And that's what I like to do with comic books and artwork, and it's been a lot of fun. I mean, bringing really rare pieces of comic book history to the market is exciting. It's really cool. And San Diego is a great market. I just sold an X-Men #1, 9.4 condition. It's pretty cool.
It's a nice book.
That was a really nice book.
And before that, I sold a 6-figure piece of art. And so it's a very strong market. People are very passionate. There's a lot of money. A lot of people who are saying to themselves, they don't see this as the height of the market.
No, it's not.
There's plenty of room. You got to think big picture. 10, 20, 30 years from now, how this is going to evolve. What we've seen and what we've been a part of in terms of pushing the market and the hobby and the art form in the direction is having these things, these comic books and artwork displayed in exhibitions, traveling exhibitions, museums. We were part of the Metropolitan Museum of Art.
This is high art.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
And that's...
You show me any fine painter who can bang out 22 pages in a month and tell a great story, God bless them, because these guys are talented and,
Like, we're from Seattle, and they have the Mopop up there, and they have the Marvel exhibit right now with all... Cool. It's so much cool stuff.
Yeah, I missed out on that. I know the guy who put that together. He's a great guy. I just got tied up with other things, but right now we have an exhibition, traveling exhibition in Japan, through Marvel Japan for 2 years. And right now we also have a traveling exhibition with DC. Right now it's in England at the O2 Arena in London. But it's the history of DC Comics. It's unbelievable.
I'd love to see that.
Sounds amazing.
So cool.
So is there a book out there that you haven't gotten yet that you really, really want to do?
I think I've gotten pretty much everything I've ever hoped for. Last year was the first time I bought and sold a copy of Motion Picture Weekly's Funny, which is the actual first appearance of Submariner.
Yep.
Wow.
And I've been doing this for 33 years about now, and that's the first time I'd ever bought and sold one, and it was like so cool to have this thing in my hands, and it was on display in our showroom, and I'm like, oh my god, I don't want to sell this. This is so incredible. And I think it was missing a page, and it still sold for like $16,000-$17,000.
Wow.
Jesus, that's a hard book to find too.
There's only like 9 of them.
Right.
Really
we did an episode recently talking about Submariner, and I told him that, hey, the first appearance is in this other book. He's like, wait, what?
Didn't even know.
And Submariner is one of my favorite characters. I just always love the character design.
Who likes Submariner?
Well, first of all, I just love that he's such a badass and just has such contempt for most of the Marvel, or used to. I don't know how he is right now, but I love that, and I also that black leather outfit from the 70s was so cheesy, but so fucking cool.
Right.
I love that.
Oh, you're fine.
You're fine. You can curse whatever you want.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Perfect.
Fuck.
Perfect.
I'm Pickle Rick!
Right. So I gotta say, man, one of the things I like about your booth here, and I've come to Comic-Con for years, is I love the fact that even though majority of stuff you have I can't afford, right? Okay. But it's stuff that I and people like me wouldn't ever see anywhere else.
For us, this is like a museum,
right?
Coming through.
Yeah, people who come here who do buy stuff obviously are from you guys. You do this, but people like,
I bought a $25 mystery box. There's lots of stuff here for anybody, for everybody, so you can do.
Well, there's one of the books over there that I'm eyeing. It's about $400. I'm like, I don't know. I'm thinking about it, but. It's great because I can come in and people can see this original art in the old books and go, hey, this is cool shit.
Yeah.
And like for me, I always find a book I want. Okay, there's my goal to buy. I want to buy that book someday. You know,
buy an original Ditko. That's an investment. That's not just, hey, I want to buy this.
That's a piece of pop culture history.
Pretty much anything in this booth in the wall is an investment. I mean,
that's amazing.
Yeah. So it's cool to walk by and just see what's here.
Yeah. I listen. For me, the way I look at it, I was taught very early on in my career, you never judge anybody by the way they're dressed.
Yep.
And the guy who's spending $50 with you today could be the guy spending $50,000 with you
exactly.
a few years from now. And I've had customers who were kids going through medical school, like teenagers, then they went to college and in medical school, and then turned into amazing customers once they got out into the work field and started building up their cash reserves and their discretionary income. So showing this stuff to people here and getting all the questions and the oohs and the ahs is totally cool, because some of these people will end up 5, 10, 15 years later
they know if they want that book, they know where to go.
Yeah, and it exposes them to this, so just the idea, I never knew I could buy this, or that's even available, or wow, Captain America #1, $275,000, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's amazing. So come down, see Vincent, talk to him at Metropolis. Don't forget, there is stuff here for everybody. There's price points all over the place. There's no reason to come down.
Buy the blind boxes if you want.
Buy the mystery boxes. I got a cool Avengers #37 out of mine.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And the other thing, if you don't know what you want, you can just empty your pockets and just give me whatever you have, and I'll pick something for you.
Cool. So there's nothing in my pocket, so what can I get?
You're going to have to shake you upside down.
You get a handshake.
That's why I have the big guys here.
Well, thank you very much, Vincent. I appreciate
it.
it.
Thanks, really a pleasure. I had a lot of fun.
So Vincent's a really cool guy, and he's agreed to come on for a full episode and talk about more nerdy stuff.
When we were sitting there waiting to talk with Vincent, we talked to him the other day,
and
he said, "Yeah, come on over." Well, he's like, we can do it, but then we were going to do it like a full thing where he comes on, and he is going to come on.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be a lot of fun to talk with. But that night, you were like, why didn't we do like a 5-minute thing to promote him there at the con while he's there? And I'm like, oh, that makes sense.
And to promote his upcoming auction shit.
Yeah, so we came back, and he's like, oh, of course, 5 minutes or whatever.
Yeah.
There was a guy there buying X-Men number 1.
9.4.
9.4, 6 figures.
We don't know the exact amount, but all we know is 6 figures.
Yeah.
And damn.
And then while we're sitting there getting ready to talk to him, who walked by and hung out for a little bit?
Rob Liefeld, co-creator of Deadpool.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah.
And then that guy goes, "Hey, Rob, let me get a picture with you." And I'm like, "Oh." I didn't want to be like,
right.
Let me get a picture, and because he was in a hurry leaving.
Yeah, he was doing something, but I mean, it was cool.
Yeah.
He's a lot smaller than I thought he'd be. I mean, I've seen him before, but like, I never see him he's always sitting down at his table.
6'2", towering over most people. What's up, little man?
That's not how I mean it, but I guess. But I'm only 6'1". Ish.
I think you're 6'2", because I'm 6.
I'm 6'1", yeah.
Oh.
I don't know. I must carry it well.
Now that I'm actually a little older, I'm like a scotch under 6 foot now. I'm like,
I don't know why, but I always in my head when I think about how tall you are, I think like I'm like he's 5'8", he's 5'10", he's 5'9". But you're not at all, like at all.
Girls can wear heels with me,
right. I don't know why. I don't even know why I think that, but
that's funny.
But no, he was great. I can't wait to have him come on and talk about more stuff. He was a very knowledgeable guy, very very easy person to talk with.
Yeah, really nice guy.
Sometimes, in my past, dealing with people who deal in higher end comic collectibles.
Yeah.
And I've talked with Metropolis before in the past.
There.
That's what I'm getting to.
Yeah.
No arrogance. No he didn't make us feel, I guess, weaker because we weren't buying. Right. He even said that in the interview. It's not about that. It's like, every customer could be a future customer, even if they're not. It's the experience they can get from it.
Yep. Yeah, it was really, And he's got some really cool guys working for him.
Oh yeah.
Which makes it really easy.
Yeah, it was great. And while you were outside on the phone when we were waiting, the one guy, I cannot remember his name, but the guy with the big beard we talked to, he gave me water. He gave one for you too, but you didn't come back in time, so they put it away. But he gave us water, and I made sure we were okay. And we weren't buying anything. We were just there hanging out, waiting for an interview. Oh, you did.
$25 mystery box, which was really cool.
I almost fall out of the chair.
Fall over backwards on the chair.
I'm okay.
The look of fright on your face was awesome.
I didn't want to fall.
But I did buy a $25 mystery box, and that's the cool thing. So you're sitting there looking at stuff that cost $275,000, $72,000. That thing with the Steve Ditko original art with the first appearance of
Lizard
was $72,000.
Yeah.
And then you go around and there's Action Comics #1, Superman #1. So, there's a million freaking copies of Hulk #1.
2 copies of Detective #1.
Yeah.
Which is a lot rarer than Detective 27.
Yeah, which is crazy. But then he comes and talks to you, and I spent $25, and he treated me like I just spent $100,000.
Yeah, it was no different. It was no difference.
Yep.
It was great. So, hats off.
Cool guys. Very good.
Hats off to Metropolis Comics.
Yeah.
The hat that I'm not wearing.
Yeah, here, I'll do my hat.
There you go.
Hats
Perfect.
Thanks for making it a fun time to go and check out. Really, if you're in San Diego Comic-Con in 2018 right now, just do yourself a favor. Even if you don't buy anything, go check out their booth.
And tell them Spoiler Country sent you.
Yeah.
And they'll go, who?
Yeah, they'll go, who? Two fat guys you talked to yesterday? Oh!
So they had the cool Zoom recorder. Oh, those guys.
Yeah, those guys.
Yeah, and then, as you heard earlier before this little outro thing here, we went to the Diamond Retail Lunch.
Yep.
And it was a little underwhelming compared to last year, which we already talked about a little bit. But what I wanted to get to is...
I mean, it was cool. It was fun.
Yeah.
It was an honor to be able to get a go.
It was, and as people who love comics, it's cool for us to see kind of like behind the scenes.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's behind the scenes of not of how comic books themselves are created, but how they get to
how they're distributed.
Yeah. And how all that happens. It's actually really cool.
I guess it's kind of like in between the scenes.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
Yeah.
And as we said earlier and last year, our favorite our people to hear talk was Titan Comics.
Yeah, they were really cool.
Not only do they have a bunch of cool properties, but I feel like the way they go about it is cool. The way they produce their products is cool, and the way they present them is just fun and entertaining.
Yeah. was really neat. And we had an awesome opportunity to talk with Andrew Sumner, the EVP of Titan Entertainment.
Yeah, which he was so fun.
Yeah, he's such a nice guy. And I don't mean that like, I don't know, man. He's just super friendly.
Yeah.
He's warm, he's inviting, he wants to talk to you. And he has awesome stories because he's on the road all the time.
And he presents them in such a fun way. So we were able to sit and, we didn't sit. We stood and talked with him later on in the day today.
Great time with him.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to hear it. We were cracking up, and it's because, one, Andrew's delivery is spot on.
It's so good.
Yeah. Two, he's got that great Liverpool accent.
Yep.
That makes you want to listen to what he's saying.
Yep.
And three, he's just naturally funny.
And he legitimately loves comics.
Yeah, and you're going to hear his story about his grandfather and him reading comic books to him when he was 3 years old.
There's no doubt. Yeah.
There's no doubt what he's saying is 100% legit.
Yeah, and there's no doubt that this man is in the industry because he wants to be here. Yeah. And it's so... I can't wait to talk to him again, to be honest.
Yeah, he's going to come on again. He's going to come up. We're going to go for pints of beer. We're going to have a great time.
Yeah.
So let's listen to Andrew in his own words. Okay, we're here with Andrew Sumner, the EVP at Titan Entertainment. Is that right?
That is absolutely correct, guys.
Perfect.
That's me. That's
because
me.
as soon as I said entertainment, I'm like, it's not Titan Comics, is it?
Yeah. So Titan Entertainment is the group that owns Titan Comics and owns Titan merchandise and owns the Forbidden Planet chain in the UK and Titan Books as well. So Titan Entertainment is the umbrella corporation that owns all of those companies.
These guys are putting out some amazing stuff. You read Tank Girl, Doctor Who,
Sherlock.
There's so many things that they have going on. You need to come down.
Guys.
You're at booth. What booth is this?
We're at booth 5537. 5537 at San Diego Comic Con 2018. And you get to us just by going to entrance door C when you walk into the hall. So if you go to
right
C,
there on the left.
I'm just here on the left, right against the wall with a huge floor-to-ceiling banner.
You can't miss it.
All that stuff. You really can't miss it.
Can't miss it. Super nice guys, easy to talk to. Lots of stuff for everybody.
You're too kind. Thank you.
It's true.
And we'll say this again. We said last year that at the retailer luncheon, your guys' presentation is by far the best and the funniest.
Oh, well, you're too kind. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. You know what I mean? I also agree with you.
That's good.
Well, everybody else is very
serious
stuffy.
and
Date, right?
Yeah.
Stuff. I mean,
right.
As you've heard me say before, if you've ever been to any of our presentations, I am a hardcore comic book fan, and I live for US comic books.
Yeah.
And I'm a 54-year-old, company VP who read his first US comic book when I was 3 years old. I was introduced to comic books by my grandfather,
that's awesome.
I don't know if you heard me say this story before. I'd said it a few years ago, but the way I got into comic books is this. So my grandfather fights in World War II, right?
Right.
And he is he runs one of these. He's a gunner. He's an anti-aircraft gunner, and he runs one of these team. He's a team of 3 who work on a mobile anti-aircraft gun. We've seen those things that followed the infantry around. And it was his job to be not on the front line, but half a mile back from the front line, trying to blow the airplanes out the sky who are trying to blow the soldiers up overnight, right? That's what he was, anti-aircraft gunner. He goes in on D-Day, and on D-Day, he goes in on D-Day, and there are 5 beaches on D-Day. And the British beach landings go pretty well, but the toughest beach to take, as everybody knows if they watch Saving Private Ryan or Band of Brothers, was Omaha. And Omaha, the US soldier at Omaha got absolutely battered. So what happens is they've taken such heavy losses on Utah that 2 days after D-Day, my grandfather Pops gets seconded to an American unit as their anti-aircraft gunning team. So he serves the whole of the war in Europe, fighting with American soldiers, not with English soldiers.
Wow.
So three English gunners, but with an American regiment.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And so he came back from the US. Sorry, he came back from World War II when it was finally over. He stayed out in Paris for 2 years, came home in 47, and he came home with a deep, deep love of America, Americans, and American popular culture, right? And the reason for this is...
Well, they call them the greatest generation for a reason.
Oh, yeah, right on. And what happens is, if you recall, by the time the US entered the war, we'd been at war with the Germans, with the Nazis for a long time.
Yeah.
And Britain's an island, we'd had all our supply lines cut. So essentially the rations that the British soldiers were eating at this point were essentially one step removed from cardboard. Yeah.
Right.
Okay. With a similar nutritional value. So
just something to put in your stomach.
Yeah,
That's
exactly,
it.
right.
Yeah.
So Pops gets attached to the US unit, and the rations are phenomenal by comparison. Yeah,
He's living it up.
Yeah, so he's totally living up. So he thinks he's landed on a plush feather bed,
Right.
And he said, so every day he gets meat and potatoes, and he also gets a bar of chocolate, 2 cigarettes, and a comic book.
Oh, that's
and
so cool.
and so he gets introduced to and loves Human Torch, Captain America, Submariner, Batman, Superman. He loves all of it.
Yeah.
And he's coming. So he comes back from the war with a massive love of comic books and some great books and some fairly deep cuts of knowledge that an English guy at the time wouldn't necessarily know. Now, back then, back in what then becomes the 50s, pretty much everybody knows who Superman is because the George Reeves show. Ultimately, everybody knows who Batman is.
Right.
Not that many people in England, and particularly in Liverpool, in the north of England where I come from, know who the Submariner is, know who the Human Torch is, right? So when I'm about 3 years old, I get real sick. I had chronic asthma. I was hospitalised a lot. And my grandfather, Pops, who was my best mate, comes and reads his comic book to me in hospital.
Oh, that is awesome.
And so I learned to read early. I was a writer for many years, because my English skills were good. My English skills were good because I was a massive comics fan. So, I've been a hardcore Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, Fantastic Four fan since I was 3 years old. And the first movie my dad took me to see, it was back in '66, was the Adam West Batman film.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And such are the obsessions of a lifetime built, So now, I'm the VP of a company that makes a ton of comic books. I own 30,000 comic books,
Oh my God, that's a lot.
So you're living the dream, essentially.
I'm totally living the dream. I'm totally living the dream. I'm super lucky that I sat there growing up, in the northwest of England, with no connection to any of this stuff other than being a fan,
Right.
and somehow managed to self-actualize that. Now I've got a job where I come to San Diego every year.
So awesome.
I come to New York every year. I get to hang out with guys like you,
Yeah.
who love comic books as much as I do.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And it's a blessing. It's a gift.
It really
it's a
is.
pleasure. It's an amazing thing, And I'll my son is here. He's a big fan of this stuff. He comes over too. It's just my daughter's a big fan of this stuff. She works at a comic book store in London. It's
Nice.
just,
That's
it's
awesome.
just an amazing set of
It's a
circumstances.
family of comics. That is
Right on,
amazing.
Comics are amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much, mate. So essentially, I know what you boys are going to ask me was normally when we do our presentation at the Titan presentation at the Diamond Retail Appreciation events, is I usually wrap it up with some kind of comic-related anecdote.
Yeah.
Or I spend 6 months of my year on the road here in the USA,
Yeah.
and I travel around the USA a lot. Most of what we do is focused on the American market. It's 85% of what we sell on the merchandise and the comic side. And I'm a big fan, as you know, of America and American popular culture. That's the other thing I got from Pops. So for me, one of the great things about traveling the USA is that it's just, for me, again, coming from actually Liverpool's a big city, but big city in the northwest of England, to grow up watching all this stuff on TV in the 60s, 70s and 80s, and then have a job while I travel around the US. It's like just driving through one big movie set for me.
Right.
Everywhere I go. It's like, here we are in San Diego. Look, there's the bridge that Anchorman, gets his dog kicked off by Jack Black.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I love that movie.
It's like there's the hotel. That's it.
Baxter.
Baxter.
I'm in a glass cage of emotion.
Yeah, exactly. Well, there's the Hotel del Coronado where they shot Some Like It Hot. What I mean? Nobody's perfect. You know
That's
what I mean?
right. That's right.
It's all that stuff. So it's an endless source of wonder to me. So I normally wrap up with what happens is, if you spend enough time on the road, enough things happen to you that twice a year you can bowl out some kind of story about what's happened.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Absolutely.
And it's funny, the question I sometimes get asked by some of the guys at the breakfast or the lunches is, did those stories really happen to you? Now there might be some, there might be some, there might be some, not salesmanship but talesmanship in the delivery.
You gotta sell a story, man. You
but
gotta sell it.
they've all happened in the sequence they did. So if you see the picture that you guys might have put up with this podcast, which is an image of my Captain America wallet next to the Sherlock Holmes Museum, which is at 221B Baker Street.
Right.
The way that came about was that earlier this year, and the name of the title of this story is How Captain America and Sherlock Holmes Saved My Job. Yeah. So what happens is I'm getting ready to fly back over to the States to a trade show, New York Toy Fair, that's on in Manhattan. I have just been given the float for our booth, because we do some, retail sales while they were there and whatnot, and I've got $3,000 in my Captain America wallet, US currency, Okay. And I've also got my company credit card. I've also got all my personal credit cards. I've also got about £100 worth of my own cash. I've got my driver's license, I've got my security keys to the building,
Oh, man.
And I've never lost a wallet or anything like that in my life. I'm just not that kind of guy, I always know where it is. I got a call about something. I was a piece of business that I was just kind of obsessing with, and I was trying to juggle a message on my phone while flipping through my wallet to get my card to get me off the tube station. Somehow, in the middle of my distraction, I managed to just leave my Captain America wallet with all that money in it on the tube.
Oh,
jeez.
So I got to the barrier and I put my hand in my pocket, and I'm like, I suddenly get an image of me putting down the wallet down on the tube, on the chair on the tube train, and never picking it back up and just walking off.
Oh, God.
And my blood ran cold because I had to cancel all my cards, I had to cancel my work cards, but also I had $3,000 of company money that was sat in that card, which I got out which I'd been given about 20 minutes before, So I'm walking around thinking, holy Christ, what am I going to do? How am I going to tell everybody that I've done something this stupid? So the way I dealt with it was, of course, by not telling anyone.
Right.
I just kept it to myself.
Didn't happen.
Yeah, totally kept it to myself.
I can get through this.
Replaced the cards I needed to. Got on the plane the next day and flew to the US and thought, I will figure this out when I get back home. And I lodged a report with Lost Property for London Underground. That's the official name of the tube trains.
Right.
And I felt pretty depressed about the whole thing, and I was on the road for about a month. When I came back, I get back home and I'm opening up my mail, and I've got, please report to London Underground Lost Property, So I go to the Lost Property office, which happens to be on Baker Street, right? The fictional home of Sherlock Holmes, Okay, not only is it on Baker Street, it's fucking opposite 221B Baker Street, right?
Oh, my God.
So to walk into it, you've got to walk past, the fictional front door of Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson's residence, which is now the Sherlock Holmes Museum, okay? Right, so I walk in and I sit in a queue in Lost Property for about an hour, And I walk up, and funnily enough, the lady who's serving me, who works for Lost Property, is an American lady, and she's married an English guy, and she's lived in London for about 15 years, and she works for London Underground Lost Property. And she looks at me, she goes, "Oh yeah, Mr. Sumner, we've got your wallet back. I'll just go and get it." Now, what I expected to find was my wallet, and none of the contents.
Yeah,
completely shelled out. And she passes over a curiously stuffed wallet, and I open it up, and all of my cards are in it, all my work cards are in it, the security code for the building is in it, my driver's license is in it, and all the cash is in it, thousands of dollars, and my personal stuff as well.
Wow.
And I was just blown away. I couldn't believe it. And I went, I'm just amazed. And she said, I see this reaction every day of my life. You would not believe the stuff that people hand in. And I thought when she was telling me this, she said we'd recover massive amounts of stuff for people every day that people find on the train. They don't steal anything; they just take it to Lost Property and give it in, and we get it back to people.
That's awesome.
And I just couldn't believe it. I said, but that's incredibly uplifting in these dark and twisted times in which we live.
Very uplifting.
So uplifting tale like that. He said, how often that's happened? She said, hundreds of times a day.
A day?
A day, hundreds of times a day. I said, I have hundreds of moments like this with people every day. I said, you know, it must be highly uplifting to see the good in people. She said, yeah, I do see the good in people. And she goes, but then again, you've got one thing working in your favour here. looking at this wallet, and I'm like, well, what's that? She goes, who would dare to steal anything from Steve Rogers?
Beautiful.
You've got a point. I said, oh man, I'm impressed that you know who Captain America is. She says, oh yeah, I'm from Poughkeepsie, so
right.
yeah, of course I do. I'm like, wow, that's amazing. And you're right, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. That super soldier serum goes a long way. It echoes through the decades, you know what I mean? Encased my wallet and kept the cash safe.
Keep it safe.
Yeah.
Keep it safe for you.
So actually, that photograph I've taken of my wallet outside, it was just after I claimed it, just outside the Sherlock Holmes Museum, is literally a 2-second pause in me kind of dancing out the building, like, yay! Free at last. I didn't have to say anything. I didn't have to tell anybody I'd lost the money.
That's right, you go and have a pint after that.
Yeah, right. That's exactly what I did do.
Perfect.
That's what I would have done.
How could you not after that,
Mate,
right?
I had several pints after that. I did not return to the
man after
office.
my own
You know
heart
what I mean?
right there.
Yeah. Well, I had several $1,000s to get rid of. You know what I mean?
You got all the pints.
Exactly.
That's
a great
amazing.
story.
Yeah, so that's the story of how Steve Rogers and Sherlock Holmes together saved my job.
I love
That
it.
is great.
I love it.
It's so great.
Hey, brother.
Thank you
it's
so
such a
much.
pleasure chatting to you
Yeah.
guys. Yeah.
That was great. I
Lovely
love
to
it.
speak to
We'd
you.
love to have
Yeah.
you on just do a full episode.
Oh,
if you like.
I not only could I do it, I would love to do it. Do you know what I
that'd
mean?
be awesome.
Yeah, where are you guys based?
We're out of Seattle, but we do everything online.
Okay, so here's the thing. I do come up to Seattle several times a year,
Oh, nice.
Oh,
and I will be there next week.
oh.
Yeah,
Let's
I'll
do
be
it.
there
Let's
next
get
week.
together and do it.
I'll be in town Thursday and Friday next
We
week.
can go. We can go to a bar.
Let's
have
get
some
it done.
pints,
Yeah,
and do it there.
Yeah,
That would
for
be
sure.
fun.
Yeah, I
Nice.
can dredge out some of those other stories that I've done in the past.
Perfect.
Oh, yeah, that'd be perfect.
Stories are great, man.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, man.
No, thank
But
you.
I mean, I can just talk about comic books for hours.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
yourselves. You
yeah.
know what I mean?
That's why we started a podcast.
Yeah.
Talk about comic books.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Yeah. Oh, let's do it when I'm in town Thursday. Next Thursday and Friday.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
No. I'm in. Okay, got it. I'm in Portland on Thursday. I'll be in Seattle Friday, Saturday, and at least some Sunday. And I'll have
Cool.
I'll have
Let's
appointments
do
on
it
the
Friday,
Friday.
or Saturday.
Yeah. Fantastic. Yeah. We'll do it. Yeah.
Oh, man. He was so funny. He's so funny.
Yeah, we're gonna have there's gonna be a picture. I don't know where we're gonna put that picture where you can see his Captain America wallet in front of the Sherlock Holmes Museum.
I kind of want to put it as the graphic for the show.
Oh yeah, let's just do
Like,
that.
just make it the graphic of the show.
Let's do that.
Everybody would be like, what? And then they can hear why in the show.
Yeah.
It'd be kind of,
Yeah, why we have this picture?
yeah, what does this mean? I use his caption, how did Captain or Steve Rogers and Sherlock Holmes save Andrew Sumner's job?
Right. That's so funny. I can't wait to have him on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean,
You know?
it's going to be one of those episodes
And we're
where,
trying our hardest to get Titan Comics to let us do some other things.
yeah, we got some feelers with them to talk about some
We'll
stuff.
do some whining and dining of Andrew.
I honestly, after talking to them today, it's not going to take much. I think they're already on board with our idea.
Yeah. Which
So-
is gonna be cool.
Which we're not going to say anything about it here, but you'll hear about it later on down the road.
Right. And we had some other interviews. We're gonna
We got too much stuff to play today.
yeah.
Which is great because we didn't want to have to be
3 hours.
doing us today, but we also didn't want to have to do interviews. We want to be forced to do interviews tomorrow
Yeah.
because tomorrow's
so busy.
so crazy that one, it's going to be hard to find anybody who can break away to do it.
Yep.
And two, it's just going to be so many people there that we're using tomorrow as a day to kind of go shopping for ourselves
Yep.
and look around.
Yep.
So-
That's fun. But tonight's capper was awesome.
Oh my
We
God.
met up with our good friend Stephen Frank, and who we talk about.
He's been on the show,
We talk about him all the time because we love him.
creator of Silver,
Yeah.
amazing series.
Yep.
He's been,
He's worked on things like Despicable Me,
Iron Giant,
Iron Giant. I mean,
some stuff we can't talk about.
Smurfs.
Yeah.
He's done a lot of stuff. He's a wonderful, wonderful man. And we had lunch with him when he came up, or we had dinner with him, or you had dinner with him. I couldn't make it.
In Seattle, Rainbow City.
Bumming out.
Right.
But
It was
then
so
we
good.
took him to dinner tonight,
Yep.
and we had an amazing dinner at Di Medici.
Yeah, which was so good.
Yeah, Italian restaurant in just up from the gas lamp
On Fifth Avenue.
on 5th. Just walk up, go through the gas lamp, stay on 5th, just keep walking, and it'll be
Yeah.
up on your right.
So good.
We had the Sol Portofino.
It definitely was not cheap, but it was, oh my God, worth it.
Oh, yeah. Me, you, and Stefan all had this Sol Portofino. All three of us were like, oh my God, this is so good.
It was probably one of the best seafood dishes I've had in a long-ass time.
That was the best Sol I've ever had.
I agree, 100%. 100% was so good.
Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, Kaylee had meatball, but I don't know if it was the food. I think she was just...
She's been having some food issues lately where food's not tasting right to her, so...
And she's tired, and she's worn out.
Yeah.
And,
yeah.
Well, tired, worn out, same.
I mean, whatever. Yeah.
But, yeah, so there's a lot of things, but just sitting and talking with Stefan with his...
He has so many stories.
Man of 1,000 stories.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You need an idea for a movie or a comic book, he can probably come up with it in 20 seconds
like,
for you.
Boom.
Yeah. God, he's got some awesome ones.
Yeah, it was so great.
That was our nightcap, which was amazing.
Yeah. And now we're back in the hotel room doing this.
Yeah.
So
and I think
that's a show.
Right there. I really hope you guys enjoy what we'll be bringing to you guys for San Diego Comic-Con. We're trying to give you as much as we can.
Right.
Also enjoy the show.
Well, we're also, I think the way we approach Comic-Cons is different than the way other shows do it, because you're going to get your news of what's released and what's leaked and stuff from Bleeding Cool and all those places and a bunch of other podcasts.
You can't keep up with that.
No,
stuff.
nor do I want to.
Yeah, unless you want to come write for us and put it out on the website, we'd love for somebody to come and do that.
If you want to come write for us and do that, that's great. What we try to do is kind of humanize it a little more, right? We try to have conversation with people, talk to people about what they're doing. As much as we would love to go talk with the Jim Lees and the Frank Millers and stuff at the shows, we do legitimately try and target some of the smaller guys.
Yeah.
Because
the independent guys, man, we love talking with those
guys.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of we want to get their stories out too and kind of tell you how we feel about the cons. I feel like I don't know. I feel like if we did what everybody else does at cons for podcasting stuff, it would just be another comic book show and another review show doing the same shit. I feel like we legitimately bring something different. We bring something different to the table.
Yeah, it's boring.
Plus,
apparently everybody likes it when we bicker at each other.
We should get mad at each other more, right? Apparently.
I know. When we had an argument about some stuff that we really can't talk about.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't really an argument. We were literally saying the same thing differently. That's really what was going on. When I started thinking about it later, I'm like, we just weren't listening to each other.
Right.
You know
we weren't.
What I mean? But at that moment, I was like, I really wish we had recordings on because it was like, well, I'm just not going to talk to you about this. I'm not having an argument.
Well, because I was literally like, I was just like, I'm not talking about this. I'm not doing this right here. I'm going to go over here and pine somewhere else.
It was so funny. But then it was like, whatever.
Whatever. So that's a show.
That is a show. Don't forget, guys, listen to us anywhere Comcast is heard.
No, fuck Comcast.
Listen to us anywhere podcasts are heard.
Oh, God.
And except for Spreaker, because Spreaker, you suck. What the fuck ever.
Yeah.
Put us on your goddamn network already.
Right.
And then where do they get a hold of us? Maybe they can email us. Maybe you can call in.
So if you want to get a hold of us, Twitter is going to be your best bet. We're on Twitter all day long.
Yep.
It's just spoiler_country on Twitter. You can hit us up on Facebook, on Instagram, to search for Spoiler Country.
Facebook too. We'll see it on Facebook.
Yeah, we'll see Facebook. But fastest response, probably Twitter.
Yeah.
You can email us at spoilercountry@gmail.com. Hit up our website, scpod.net, where you can see reviews and articles. We got some guest posts coming out soon, which is going to be awesome. All of our episodes are up there. If you wanted to call us, leave us a voicemail at 707-656-2080. Leave us a voicemail. We'll do something with them eventually, like we did on the 100 episode.
What's that number?
707-656-2080. And not our 100 episode, but on our 99 episode, which was our 1 year. I said it wrong.
Yeah. Our 1 year anniversary.
There you go. Episode 99.
Don't worry about the episode number, because Johnny's little lizard brain is like, no.
And now fuck you, because I'm now saying lizard brain.
I know, I love it. And we caught Kaylee say it the other day, too.
Right. It's catching on. All right, man. Hey, Kenric. Open your mind. Read more.